Happiness, a word so simple, yet a concept so complex. Are we all on a quest for it? Or do we already possess it unknowingly? It's a question that has intrigued philosophers, scholars, and ordinary folks alike for centuries. The pursuit of happiness, a journey so universal yet so personal. It's like a common thread weaving through the rich tapestry of human existence, connecting us all despite our differences. You see, happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a kaleidoscope, ever-changing and multifaceted, reflecting the diversity of human experiences and cultures. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of Bhutan, the idea of happiness takes on different hues and tones. In the West, the pursuit of happiness often revolves around individual success and personal fulfillment. A great job, a beautiful house, a loving family, these are often seen as hallmarks of a happy life. But in other parts of the world, happiness is viewed through a different lens. In Bhutan, for instance, gross national happiness is prioritized over gross domestic product. Happiness here is a collective endeavor, rooted in spirituality, environmental conservation, and cultural preservation. But today, we're setting our sights further east, to the land of the rising sun, Japan. Here, happiness isn't just a fleeting emotion or a personal goal. It's a way of life, encapsulated in a beautiful concept called Ikigai. Ikigai, a word that doesn't have a direct translation in English, but signifies something deeply profound. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's about finding purpose and fulfillment in the everyday, and in doing so, unlocking a unique path to happiness. So, we're embarking on an exploration, a deep dive into this intriguing philosophy that could potentially hold the key to finding true happiness, a journey into the heart of Ikigai. So what exactly is Ikigai, and what secrets does it hold? Ikigai, it's more than just a word. It's a lifestyle, a philosophy, a compass guiding you towards fulfillment and joy. Let's dive into the heart of Ikigai, peeling back the layers to uncover its four pivotal components. These are the pillars that uphold the essence of this profound concept. Our first pillar is what you love. This isn't merely about your hobbies or pastimes. It's about passions, about the things that set your soul on fire, that make your heart race with excitement and fill your spirit with a sense of purpose. It's about those activities that make you lose track of time, where every moment is savored and every second is cherished. Next, we move on to what the world needs. This is about identifying the spaces around us that hunger for change, the voids that require filling, the problems begging for solutions. It's about realizing that we have the capacity to make a difference, to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. The third pillar is what you can be paid for. This isn't just about the monetary aspect. It's about recognizing the value of what you bring to the table. Your skills, your knowledge, your expertise, these are all assets that can be leveraged for economic benefit. It's about understanding that your passion and purpose can be channeled into a livelihood. And finally, what you're good at. This is about acknowledging your strengths, your abilities. It's about embracing the fact that you have a unique set of skills that set you apart. It's about using these skills to not only better your own life, but to also positively influence those around you. Each of these components is like a piece of a jigsaw puzzle. On their own, they each hold significance, but it's when they're brought together, interlocking perfectly, that the full picture of Ikigai is revealed. This beautiful concept is a testament to the harmony that can be achieved when passion, purpose, practicality, and proficiency are all balanced. Each component is a piece of the puzzle, and when combined, they create the concept of Ikigai. Imagine a life where you wake up every morning, excited and passionate about your day. That's what finding your Ikigai can give you. Now you might be thinking, how do I find my Ikigai? The journey to discovering your Ikigai begins with self-reflection. Take a long, hard look at yourself. What are you passionate about? What are your talents? What's important to you? What can you contribute to the world? These questions are crucial as they align with the four components of Ikigai: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's like solving a puzzle, each piece representing a component. When these pieces come together, they form a beautiful picture, your Ikigai. Let's delve into some examples to provide a clearer picture. Consider a professional musician. They love playing music, they're good at it, the world needs art and beauty, and they can be paid for their performances. Their Ikigai is their music. Or think about a passionate teacher. They love imparting knowledge, they're skilled at teaching, the world needs education, and they can earn a living doing it. Their Ikigai is teaching. But remember, discovering your Ikigai isn't always straightforward. It's not about snapping your fingers and having an aha moment. It's a journey of exploration, of trying new things, of failing and learning. It's about finding that sweet spot where your passions and skills intersect with what the world needs and is willing to pay for. And what if your current job doesn't align with your Ikigai? That's okay. Ikigai isn't necessarily about your career. It's about finding fulfillment and satisfaction in what you do, whether it's your job, your hobby, or your volunteer work. Finding your Ikigai isn't a one-time event. It's a journey, a continual process of self-discovery and growth. So take your time, explore, reflect, grow, and remember, the journey to discovering your Ikigai is as fulfilling as finding it. If happiness is the destination, Ikigai is the map that leads us there. In our journey so far, we've come to understand that Ikigai isn't merely a concept. It's a lifestyle, a compass that points us towards our true north. It's that sweet spot where what we love, what the world needs, what we can be paid for, and what we're good at intersect. But why is it so important? Why should we strive to find our Ikigai? Let's delve into that. At its core, Ikigai is about balance. It's about finding harmony in our lives by aligning our passions, skills, and values. It's about living a life that's not just successful in the traditional sense, but also deeply satisfying. And in a world that's increasingly driven by material success and external validation, Ikigai offers a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that true happiness comes not from what we have, but from who we are and what we contribute to the world. What's more, living an Ikigai-driven life has profound implications for our mental health and overall well-being. When we're engaged in work that we love and find meaningful, we're less likely to experience stress, burnout, or dissatisfaction. In fact, research suggests that people who have found their Ikigai are happier, more fulfilled, and even live longer. But the power of Ikigai doesn't stop there. It also encourages us to live in the present, to appreciate the here and now. It teaches us that every moment, every encounter, every task is an opportunity to live our Ikigai, to make our lives and the lives of those around us a little bit better. So you see, Ikigai isn't just about finding happiness. It's about creating it moment by moment in everything we do. It's about living a life that's not just rich in success, but also rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. Ikigai isn't just a philosophy. It's a key to unlock a life of fulfillment and happiness. The journey to happiness is unique to everyone, and so is the Ikigai. Each one of us has a unique path to tread, a unique story to tell, and a unique Ikigai to discover. Just as we've explored this fascinating Japanese concept today, we're eager to delve into more topics that pique your interest and feed your curiosity. Perhaps you've had an encounter with Ikigai, or maybe you're still on your quest to find it. We'd love to hear about your experiences, your thoughts, and any questions that you may have. Don't hesitate to share them in the comments below. And while we're talking about sharing, we'd like to ask you something. What other topics would you like us to explore in our future videos? Your input is invaluable to us. Remember, the search for happiness is a journey, not a destination. And every journey begins with a single step. So why not take that step today?